Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Bob Rumya back with another lesson. Lord willing to be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wahab Rakakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And shalom to the 144,000 and the 1/3 men, women, and children that will escape the judgments of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Just got another lesson I want to bring out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And I've been saying before, man, we're finna go into great tribulations, man. And that's what the scripture spoke of. Those elect coming out of great tribulations. Now, I had a couple of videos I want to bring out and get some scriptures after that, Lord willing, and be edifying. Now, as soon as I want to get into it won't pop up, man. See how Satan work? So I'm going to pull it right back up. Exit out of it and bring it right back up. There you go. Just make it a little bit bigger. Here we go.
Now, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but we are officially at war, guys. And if you have been watching some of my past videos, I told you guys that pretty soon there will come a time where America will dip their foot into this war. And guys, that time is now. So I'm going to give you guys a stark warning of what's about to transpire in the coming days. And if you don't understand how this stuff goes, there's one thing I need to tell you right now. When you go to war, gas prices will rise. Not only that, in this country right now, the borders have been open for the past, I think, about 2 or 3 years. So what they have just warned us about is there are people that are not for America that are spread throughout this country right now that are waiting on a call. And if that doesn't make you pretty eerie, then just understand that the moment America has already striked, they bombed Iran and all these places on Friday, right? Do you understand that these people, these countries that America is going against right now, they sent their people in through Mexico? You think I'm playing? Go through TikTok and look at the videos of who was coming across that border, because it wasn't just Mexicans coming across the border. It was different people from different countries. So they took advantage of that security breach, and they sent their people into Mexico to come across that border because Biden let anybody come into this country right now. So will we see something that we have never seen before happen in America? Most likely, yes. And the reason that will happen is because the security, the safety of America was just not thought about when they opened that border. And now we have bad people sent throughout this country waiting on a call. So I'm not trying to scare you guys, but this is kind of the calm before the storm, guys. Stay very alert. Keep your family safe. But from what they're saying, cyber attacks, attacks on our water, attacks on our infrastructure, highways, everything. They're saying everything could transpire in the coming days. So you guys be safe out there. Peace and love, and deuces.
Yeah, and as you see, man, this Super Bowl, man, is going to be a major distraction, man. And after that Super Bowl, it's not going to be any more distractions for the people, man. It's not going to be any more distractions. So your mindset got to be your mindset got to be on things that's coming, man. It's going to come to pass very soon, man. And we just blowing the whistle on it, you know what I'm saying? Just blowing the whistle on it because we see these things coming to pass and they're coming fast, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did something with the the power grid, or did something with the water, anything, man. Everything is on the table, man. Everything is on the table, and these things can come to pass any day, man, at any time, because Esau has to crash his system. He has to have the people in fear for them to take his mark, man. And we're up on that time that mark is finna be given out, man. And the warning is going to stop going out because we're at the time of the end. And I got another video I want to put in here, this lesson, because it goes right into it. I just posted it on IG, but it makes sense to put it in this video, and just make it plain for people, man, because this devil is crafty, and it's nothing that he won't do to accomplish his agendas, man. And you got to understand that this man is the devil, man. So he's going to use all his devices to make people want that MOTB. And check this out. And he brought up made a good point, and I want to put it in this video. So let me play it. Here we go. Look. See, it just popped up and then they just took it down. Let me play this and I'll pull it back up.
The only thing you should be worrying about is war. You shouldn't be worrying about no other thing, worrying about no love on TikTok. You shouldn't be worrying about shaking your ass. I'm shutting all that shaking your ass down trend. That shit is over. I'm talking to all my motherfucking people that's ready for motherfucking war. We ain't ready for nothing else. We ain't doing no trends. We don't give a fuck about no love. We don't care about none of that shit. It ain't no time for that. Only time it is the motherfuckers you gotta love is the motherfuckers that's ready for war. If they ain't ready for war, they the motherfucking enemy. They the motherfucking op. They the motherfucking enemy. They the motherfucking op. Them the motherfuckers you gotta watch for. Them lost people. The motherfuckers that's on TikTok trying to do the trend and do all these talking shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. You ain't clutching. Don't nobody care about your looks, how big your nasty ass booty look. All we care about is war and taking.
And you have to have a mindset for war, man. Because when war go on, you just can't say, well, I'm just gonna go to war and I'm be prepared, man. No, man, that's a mindset, man. So you got to be in the mindset of war. Not saying you're gonna fight the war, but you got to be prepared for what you're going to see in the war, man. And that's why all these people, they go off to war and they see a lot of death and killings and children get their heads blowed off and all type of shit like that, man. They come back with a PTSD. Because it's shit you couldn't imagine you're going to see, and you see it, man. So that guy was going into, man, you got to be in that spirit of seeing all these things come to pass. Not saying he's in the truth or anything, but that mindset he was speaking of is that war mindset, man. Because what we're going to see on the earth is going to be nothing like we have ever seen before on the face of the earth, man. Now check this video. Like I said, he makes a good point. That Esau is going to use all his devices to bring forth his agenda, man.
This is what y'all got to understand those cables are about. See, when they tell us these is satellites way up in the sky, lies. Excuse me. You remember Klaus Schwab said there would be a comprehensive attack that would shut down the internet. See, now what they're trying to do is acting like they faking the war with Yemen to blame one of the Islamic countries for cutting the cables. Remember, but y'all told us y'all was going to do it way before y'all started this conflict. They need somebody to blame it on. That's why they're now bombing all of these different people in different places. They looking for somebody to start a conflict with and then hit the switch and cut the cords and knock everything out for the world, right? And then blame it on somebody else. But here's the thing. These countries ain't buying it. They not going, and then you got Lindsey Graham, the senator. Talk about if y'all want war, bring it on. What? Why would you be advocating war? You supposed to de-escalate escalate. You're a congressman. You see what I'm saying? They laying the foundation for their own BS, and then they're going to blame somebody else after they do the attack on their own people. Pay attention, y'all. It's about to happen.
And see, we're at the end of the world, man. All the signs point to the end of this man's kingdom, man. And he's setting up his NWO, but we know this is the end of his kingdom. And he's showing you it's over with. So that war mindset, that spirit of things getting back in order, and you got to get a mind of that war mindset, man, because war is coming, man. Your food is going to skyrocket. Famine is coming. Your gas price is going to skyrocket like he's going into. You got to be in that mindset, man, because there's no do-overs. There's no, well, wait, can we do it again? No, man. When this thing hits, man, it's over with. So if you've been pussyfooting around in this truth, not believing in your how about Shimmy Shah, straddling the fence, man, I want to be in this group, I want to be in that group, I want to follow this group, I want to follow this group, you're going to be left out there, man. And it's the time to buckle down in what you believe and what you've learned and stay with it, because there's no do-overs. There's no resets. When this thing hits, it's all over. It's ball game.
I've been telling you for going on 6 years, get your home ready. Iraq no longer wants to sell its oil in the United States dollar. The petrodollar is done, my people. And I know that the media, and you're seeing the Super Bowl, and you're watching everybody go in and out of the everyday lives, like the economy here in America is strong. I'm looking at you and telling you it is an illusion. And let me show you why. U.S. regional banks tumble for the second straight day on the NYCB. Why is this happening? Because a commercial real estate crash is unfolding and regional banks are feeling the pain. When you study history, you know that currency resets are real. Did you know that when an eagle is about to die, it has to choose to crush its beak, regrow talons, and then regrow new wings? We're in a reset. And I don't care what crypto influencer, any person trying to tell you, oh, this is such and such. I'm just being a fear monger. I've been hearing that shit for 5 to 6 years. Listen, and I don't say this lightly. Get your home ready while you can.
And that's a spirit, man. All three kingdoms, the last three kingdoms are coming down, man. As you see in the Greek, Roman, and American empires, man. And the Roman and American empire was mixed, as you read in Daniel, man. So you're seeing this place is done, man. And like he just said, man, the eagle, which America is, their symbol is the eagle, man. So basically, he said you had to crush the beard, which I ain't never looked it up to see. But just taking his word for it, he said the eagle crushes his beak before he dies, man. And this is what this man is doing. He's crushing his beak, man. He's crushing his empire before it dies, man. And he think he's getting his agenda set up. But we know Yahweh Shem Shah got him in the trick bag, man. And we're going to start here at Matthew 24. And I'm going to start at verse 21, man. Just get the point right here in 21 and 22. It says, For then shall be great tribulations. And that's what we're coming into, man. Great tribulations, man. Such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. So all the times, even slavery was horrific. But it's not going to be like this time is coming, man. No, nor ever shall be. So it's never going to be another time like the time we're going into, man. Great tribulation. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. See, the Lord is going to shorten the days when all hell break loose, man. In the time of Jacob's trouble. Because this thing is about to kick into the next gear, man. And that's what we warn you of, man. As we getting prepared through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah ourselves, we're getting prepared mentally and spiritually for this upcoming great tribulation, man. And you never been through it, and nobody can tell you or warn you of what's coming. But we're warning you through the spirit of what's coming, man. We can't say, well, they're gonna be doing this over there. They're gonna be doing this over there. We can't tell you exactly what it's going to happen like that, but we can tell you it's going to be a time like never before, man. Great tribulation, man, as the scripture has said. And this is all about getting prepared mentally and spiritually, man. Continuing in the faith and continuing this word, man. And we, you know what I'm saying? You've been seeking Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. We all want to be a part of the elect, to be saved out of here, man. That's why we continue to daily to get in this word, man. This is Daniel 12, and I'm starting at verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, Slok. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. See, they're telling you, Daniel is telling you, Michael, the archangel, has to step up for the children of Israel, man, because it's going to be a time like never before, man. It says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that was found written in the book, man. And that's the elect. So this time of trouble that's coming on the earth is not going to be a time like this ever before, man. It's not going to be a time like that ever before, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, you got to be prepared for your family, your friends to be put to death, man. You just pray the Lord have mercy on them. Because your arms are too short to box with the Most High, man. And I'm not speaking to you that believe and have faith, but I'm talking about those 2/3 that didn't seek Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai while you had time, man. This is Jeremiah. I'm gonna start at 5. It says, this is Jeremiah 30 verse 5. It says, for thus saith Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. And that's what we're telling you, man. No peace is coming, man. Nobody's going to have mercy on each other. It says, ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hand on his loins. So these men are going to be like women, man, in the time of birth, man. They're going to be terribly afraid, man. As a woman in travail, and all faces are turned to paleness. So these men, you see these bulky men that's walking around as claiming to be thugs and all that, man, they're going to be terribly afraid for what's coming on the earth, man. You're going to see a horrific things happening, man. He says, for at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. See that? The elect are going to be saved out of it, man. And we don't know if we're part of the elect. That's why we continue to fight in the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai daily, man. Seeking Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai face while we got time, man. Because the elect are going to be saved, man. No matter what, you know what I'm saying? No matter what nobody thinks, man, the elect is going to be saved, man. The Lord is going to have mercy on the elect, man. Verse 8, it says, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. And that's the heathen, man, that oppress the children of Israel, man. They're not gonna be able to oppress us anymore, man. He says, but they shall serve Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai their power, and David their king, who I will raise up to them. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, neither be dismayed. He said, neither be dismayed. So don't be scared or worried about the things that are coming on the earth, man. Let's get this word real quick in a Google definition, and let me see how I go, and we'll get it in the blue letter. It says consternation, and distress, typically that caused by something unexpected. So the Lord is telling you what's coming on earth is going to be unexpected, man. So the Lord said, don't be dismayed about that. Let me get it in a blue letter, man, because I butchered it. Concentrate. Oh, wrong one. And that was Jeremiah. Jeremiah 30. Shalaki, let me get to it. Quick definition to it. Dismayed. H2865. It says to be shattered, be dismayed, be broken, be abolished, be afraid. So the Lord wants us not to be afraid. Scattered, be broken, to be dismayed, yeah. Be scared. So the Lord don't even want us to be scared of the things that's coming on the earth, man. Hence, to break down either literally by violence or confusion, or fear. Abolish, frightened, be make afraid, amaze, beat down, discouraged, cause to be dismayed, go down, scared, terrified. So the Lord telling us not to be dismayed, man, not to be scared of the things that are coming on the earth, man. And that's the elect, man. See, we're going to be prepared mentally and spiritually for what's coming, man. Verse 10 again, this is Jeremiah 30, verse 10. It says, therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity, man. So even you and your children are going to be saved, man. It says, and Jacob shall return and shall be in rest and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid, man. So the Lord is going to save our families, man, here. So you are covering your whole family, man. Speaking as the man of your household, you cover your whole family, man. That's in your household, man. So the Lord don't want us to be afraid, because your kids going to be afraid, man. So the Lord telling you, that's how you build up your family, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. So they won't be afraid of the times that's coming, man. Because the Lord say He's going to save us from afar, man. So we're going to be truly blessed to be saved out of here, man, with all hell breaking loose, man. And 2/3 don't have a clue this is coming, man. And you just feel it through the spirit. Everybody's feeling it through the spirit that something major is coming, man. Something major is coming. Everybody's kind of on the edge of something major coming, man. I just seen where Trump just said that in the next 9 months, World War III can break loose, man. So we know if the World War III can break loose, the MOT breed is coming as fast as well, man. So everything is in place, man. All the prophecies are falling in line, man, just like the Lord said it would. This is Revelation 7. And I'm going to drop down to Revelation 12. I'm going to get Revelation 12, so lock in. Get Revelation 12. And I want to start at verse 7. It says, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. And as you notice, Michael, let me get this real quick, man. Michael is going to stand up for the children of Israel, man. At 12. Let's get the name Michael, man. Just to make it even plain. This is G 3413, Michaela.
Strong's G 3413, Michael.
Michael, who is like power, the first of the chief princes or archangels, who is supposed to be the guardian angel of the Israelites. See that? He's the guardian angel of the Israelites. See, that's the reason why we're prophesying to you, man, to wake up and repent to the Lord, man. This is going to be major, man. It's coming, man. This will never be a time like this ever before on the face of the earth, man. So Michael, the archangel, is going to stand up for the children of Israel, man. And we know who the dragon is, man. Esau and his sister, man. And that's all the nations that are joined with Esau, man. All the Edomites, man. He says, and there was a war in heaven, not the actual heaven up where Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua sits, but in the heavens, in space. It says, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels, which is his satellites and his outer space missile systems and war equipment that Esau has out there. He says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven, man. So they're never going to be able to go out to the outer space retreats and the outer space equipment and weapons and shit they got out there, man. Because Esau has those weapons out there, those direct energy weapons. They got nuclear weapons out on those satellites. And not just speaking of Esau, man, all the nations have them out there, man. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world, man. And we know who deceived the whole world, man. You get that in let's get that real quick. Isaiah, was it 13 or 4? I think it's 14. And the 13 families control everything, man. They are they what they call in this society the enlightened ones, which they're not enlightened at all, man. This is Isaiah 14 and 12. It says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, his rulership, man? O Lucifer, son of the morning. How art thou cut down to the ground that didst weaken the nations, man?" So these decrepit old Edomites, man, that control everything, they're going to be cast to the ground, man. And they're not going to be found or looked for ever again. This is the end of their rule, man. This is the end of their rulership, man. And we're bringing it to you, man, for you to wake up to this truth and believe and have faith in your power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Because they're going down fast, man. They're going down fast, man. And it's going to be known that they're going down very soon, man. We can see it through the spirit now, but it's going to be known to the world when the Lord rain those missiles down on them. 10, it says, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power." See that? So Esau is going to be cast down, and the Lord is going to set up his rulership, man. It says, "And the power of his Mashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down." That's Esau Edom, man. His rulership, his kingdom, man. That dragon, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, man. He has that same spirit. Esau Edom does. He says, "which accused them before our power day and night," man. So Esau went and accused us before Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua day and night, man, by putting all these different agendas on us and making our people fall to him. He says, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb," and that's the elect. We're overcoming the devil by the blood of the Lamb, man, which is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, and by the word of their testimony. See that? Just doing this work, man, going on the highways and byways, that's doing a major work, man. You might not can't see it, but it's doing a major work, man. It says, "And they love not their lives unto the death," man. So if you believe and have faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you're going to give your life to the Lord, man. This flesh cannot go into heavens anyway. So we're gonna believe and have faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, even if it means our lives, man. Because the Lord going to give it right back to us, man. And we've been taught that dying was a bad thing, but dying is not bad, man. It's just a transition of the spirit. Verse 12, it says, "Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time," man. So Esau is going to have this great tribulation come on the earth, man. And it's to persecute the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, man. Because he know he has a short time to get this rulership in order, man. His NWO. He has only a short time. And he knows that, man. He knows he has a short time. And that's why he's moving fast. And that's the reason why I believe he's going to cut that internet line, man. And he's going to blame those Houthis over there, man. Because they haven't did it yet. You notice they got struck again and they didn't do it. So Esau has to make a move, man. He can't provoke them to do anything, man. But the Lord is going to turn their spirits up just soon for them to fight. This is Revelation 7. And I'm going to start at verse 12. It says, saying, "Amen, blessed and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our power forever and ever. Amen. And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, What are these which are arrayed in white robes?" Man. and that's the elect. And whence came they? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest, and he said unto me, These are they which came out of great tribulation, and that's the elect, man, coming out of great tribulation. It says, Therefore are they before before the throne of power, and serve him day and night in his temple, man, in his word, man. So the elect are serving the Lord day and night in his temple, man. And it's the word, this Bible, man. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding we've been blessed with. We're serving the Lord day and night, man. He says, and he that sat on the throne shall dwell among them. See that? The Lord is going to dwell among us, man. And he's dwelling among us right now in the spirit, man. See, a lot of people can't get this understanding because they're not spiritual. I ain't seen that. How you know? It's all through the spirit, man. It's things the Lord gave us the faith for, man. That's the whole point of having faith in the Lord, man. For the things we can't see. For the things you can't see, man, you believe in the Lord that it's there, man. It exists. That's why he said, you can't tell me, oh, well, I seen Yahweh Shem Yahushua last week. You can't say that. But you know by faith he exists. He's there. And that's why the Lord had it set up, man, for us to have that faith and just know, man, we have somebody to lean on, man. We have that foundation, man. They say a lot of people they're gonna get shook up, man. Very soon they're gonna get shook up, man. But those that believe and have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua are gonna be built up and prepared for everything that's coming on the earth, man. Verse 16 it says, "They shall hunger no more, neither thirst anymore," and that's the elect. "Neither shall the sun light, so the sun light on them, nor any heat. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and they shall lead them into living fountains of waters, and power shall wipe all tears from their eyes," man. So the elect are being led in the right direction, man. And that's following the voice of the Lord, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And that's why it's so important to believe and have faith in the Lord, man. And don't let no one, like in scripture tell you, don't let no one take your crown and tell you, oh, man, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. It's been saying that forever, man. It ain't happening in our lifetime. Those are the ones going to wish they listened. Those are going to be the ones that wish they just, man, I wish I would listen to you. But it's going to be too late, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5. And I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors, man. And that's why when we go on the highways and byways, we're standing out there boldly in the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. It says, then they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. And that's the Edomites, man, these heathen nations, man. It says, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. See that? We know what the scripture said. The Lord is going to come back with chariots, which the world ignorantly calls UFOs, man. And the Lord is going to beam up the elect into these chariots, man, which are the vehicles of the heavens, man. It's going to be a strange deliverance for the elect. And check this out. Verse 3, it says, and they repenting and groaning, the 2/3, for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this is he whom we had sometime in derision and a proverb of reproach. So they talked about us, man. We fools accounted his life madness. So what they thought we was out there doing and what we believed in, they thought that was madness, man. And his end to be without honor. So they thought we was going to die and that was going to be it, man. Everything we believed and everything we prophesied was just going to come to nothing. He says, how is he numbered among the children of power, and his lot is among the saints? Those men are going to be delivered, are going to be the elect, man. And those people that didn't believe on our report when we were bringing it out on the highways and byways, they're going to wish they listened, man. They're going to wish they heard the word from us, man. All these Christian churches, that's going to go away quickly. just like it did in the time of the pandemic. Church, that was one of the first things that went. But the men of the Lord and the women of the Lord that believe and have faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, we've been fed and nourished in the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. We've been fed and nourished, so we ain't gonna have to go into no building to get the word, man. We've got it every day, man. Through this unicorn, man, through the internet. This is Revelation 15, and I'm gonna start at verse 2. It says, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled. Matter of fact, let me get this first. It goes right before that. This is Revelation 12. And I'm going to drop down to verse... that's all. This is good. I just read it. There's 11. I'm sorry. Salakia. 11 and 12. This is Revelations 11, verse 11. It says, I'll read it. I'll read it. It says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from power entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And that's what we just read in Wisdom of Solomon 5, about them seeing us and they fearing, man. He says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. So we're going to hear that in the Hebrew tongue, man. And we're going to know what the Lord is going to say right here. We're going to hear that, man. You're going to hear that voice calling for the elect to come up, man. He says, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, man. And that cloud is the chariot, man. What the world called UFOs, man. He says, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them, man. See, our enemies are going to see us be beamed up into those chariots, man. 2/3 of our people are going to be considered enemies too, man, because they're enemies of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because they didn't repent, man. And in the same hour let me slow down. I'm getting excited, man. 13, it says, and in the same hour was there a great earthquake. And the earthquake is going to be the missiles hitting ground zero, man. And the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. So that's a complete number of people, man. And the remnant were affrighted. See, those that was saved, we're going to be, Lord willing, I'm a part of that number, man. There was a frightened. The remnant was a frightened and gave glory to power of heaven, man. So those that seen the missiles come down and destroy Babylon the Great, they're going to be scared, man. Like I said, Lord willing, I'm a part of that number, man. Because we're going to see a lot of people die in that time, man. Now, Revelation 15 and verse 2, it says, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, standing on the sea of glass, having the harps of power. See that the remnant that was called up into that chariot is going to be on a sea of glass, man, a great, humongous chariot looking down on Babylon the Great, man, as it's destroyed, man. And that's plain, man. And that's how it's going to play out, man. Those missiles, Lord willing, like I said, a part of that number, man, because you don't know, man. And Lord willing, like I said, Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. And I get beamed up and see the destruction of Babylon the Great, man. Verse 3, it says, and they sang the song of Moses, the servant of power, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, power almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints, man. So you want to be a part of those saints to get called in, man, to that chariot, man, that's sent up into heaven. That's the point of this truth, man. Escaping the judgments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Let me get one more and I'll end it. Let me get this right here. Hebrews 3. Hebrews 3, and I'm going to start at 1. This is Hebrews 3 and verse 1. It says, wherefore, holy brethren, partakers of the heavenly calling, and we all are partakers of the heavenly calling, man, that believe and have faith and seek the Lord's face. He says to consider the apostles and high priests of our profession, Hamashiach Yahushua. He says, who was faithful to him that appointed him, as also Moses was faithful in all his house. And that's what we're trying to do, man. Be faithful to the Lord, man. Believe and continue to have faith in the Lord, man. It says, for this man was counted worthy of more glory than Moses, which is Yahushua, and as much as he who hath builded the house have more honor than the house. He says, for every house is builded by some man, but he that built all things is power, man. And that's what we're doing, man. We're building out our personal house, man, for our whole house to be saved from what's coming, man. And the Lord put the Spirit in us to build our house up, man, on a solid foundation, man. We all build a spiritual house on the foundation of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, which is our faith, man. And the Lord controlled all of that, man. Verse 5, it says, and Moses verily was faithful in all his house as a servant for a testimony of those things which were to be spoken after. See, Moses was faithful in to do what the Lord wanted him to do, man. Follow the Lord, whatever he said to do, Moses did it to the best of his ability, man. And we're on a straight and narrow path as Moses was, man. So this was a testimony for what Moses did. It was a testimony for us now, man. He says, but Hamashiach as a son over his own house, whose house are we? And see, we are the Lord's house, man. We are his temple, man. And that's why we built up on our foundation is him, man. Our house we built up, we stacked it up on the foundation of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, being able to call on his name, man. Having faith in him, man. Verse end of 6, it says, if we hold fast the confidence and the rejoicing of the hope firm unto the end, man. And that's what we have to do, man. Hold on to the faith to the end. That's why the Lord say endure to the end, man. Good New Living Translation says, but Hamashiach as the son is in charge of Power's entire house, and we are Power's house. If we keep our courage and remain confident in our hope in Hamashiach, man. See, we built up a spiritual foundation, man. A spiritual house on that foundation, man. And that, doing your lessons, going to highways and byways is just continue to build on that foundation, man. Because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is in control of the whole thing, man. Good News Translation, he says, but Hamashiach is faithful as the son in charge of Power's house. We are his house if we keep up our courage. See, the Lord don't want us to be fearful, man. He wants us to be courageous and strong in the spirit. He says, and our confidence in what we hope for. And the confidence is in what we hope for is being saved, man, from this destruction that's coming. So Lord willing was edifying. I'm in it there. Shalom.